inside his 5. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So Florida's offense will take the first swing of the game. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it in college. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. It's a seam wide open. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Gators are on the move. The give to the left side. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gator! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6. Taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field.
Ernie on the Jets. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Myers to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on third down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Using his legs, it's Udo. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll send out the kicker here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Buying some time. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Off play action. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They want to run it left here. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Hunt is in the air. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the move, it's Ball. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. The Gators send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. From from the gun, the ground game. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The inside handoff. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab over the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for room. It's Hjwalls. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkerson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Makes the catch, it's Brown. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap, it's Hjwalls. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Gators get it past the sticks.
And that's so tough as a defense because they really got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop. Back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because of major stuff.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
Got his man. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Livingston. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. On the run, it's Ball. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's the pressure. Slips a tackle. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Man, And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. You know he would have loved to have tacked on a big return to that pick, but they've got it in the red zone at the 15. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Gators line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. And the quarterback pulled up through and sacked at the 12. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Let's it fly. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Gonna take a shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, you see him there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good.
Makes a grab deep. Touchdown, Gator. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab on the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Sun Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Slithers into space. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, that's two very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number one, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you...
He's loose.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The kick is on its way. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And, man, you've got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but...
Going deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Wilkerson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Snagged out of the air. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Creates a little room. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Lagway. Keeps looking downfield. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quickly.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First play of the drive comes from the 38.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. There is striking distance at the 37th. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilkerson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sun Devils are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they're executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. And the Gators have this offense rolling. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the give to the back. It's a running room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the tailback. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. The sure hands, it's Wilkerson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Moss. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. He's taking the deep shot. Snags it down the right side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Steps away to find some room. Breaks the tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Moss. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up. And they spike it to stop the clock. The Sun Devils need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
He'll take a deep shot here. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little tick.